In all of our C++ programs, we'll be doing our output to the screen using various C++ cout commands. Now, in most programs these days, there are lots of graphical interfaces. However, C++ was built to do the real work underneath some of these other programs. So for us to see what we have to do, we have to use almost a command prompt approach to it and see all of our outputs in a box on the screen. Having said that, when you do your couts to see the results of different things that happen in your program, remember our old friend Hello World. That was the program where we learned to use #include iostream.h and cout statements like this one that would give us certain text on the line. In this case, the cout statement has components where you see cout, the two little alligator symbols, and then a literal string which shows up on the screen, that which is inside the quotation marks, and then finally an inline to make sure that the next line of output would be on a new line in the program. We could also do the same thing as far as that new line goes with a \n inside the quotation marks without the inline. You might want to look at the special characters to see other special characters we can use inside the quotes with our cout statements. We also know that if we had a variable, for example in this case float area equals 100, that we could cout the area with a label which is inside the quotes and the actual value for area, the variable, as shown here after we separate it with yet again more alligators. Also, we could have an inline at the end of that particular line, or we could do it as the way shown on the bottom. You'll get lots of practice. These little examples are basically the same ones that we've highlighted elsewhere in your early programs. When you get to the special characters presentation, you'll also find out how we can use things like backslashes, quotes, and so on, or do tabbing or new lines if we use special characters inside the quotation marks with our cout statements.